See where Ms. Cheap is shopping for half-price home goods and clothes this weekend, Thursday at 11.
Labs around the nation that do COVID-19 testing are being overwhelmed by the demand. So what does that mean for someone who's waiting for those test results? I'll talk about that straight ahead.
Plus, ready to play, but with safety in mind. High school coaches now waiting on the governor's decision about your kids in fall sports.
And parents now making one of the toughest decisions, whether or not to send their children back to school. Okay, they can hear from doctors now who are weighing in on whether or not schools should reopen.
Keeping you safe, informed, connected. This is News Channel 5 This Morning.
Good morning to you. Glad to have you with us. I'm Amy Watson.
And I'm Nick Barris. Notice anything different this morning?
Yeah, we have a new graphic look this morning.
It's clean. It sounds good. I like it.
It does. It's very. We're easing you into your morning.
It's what we always try to do. And the best way to do that is start things off with Nikki D. Good morning.
Good morning. And things are looking nice to kick things off. But I tell you what, we've got another busy day ahead. Current temperature right now, 75 degrees. Winds are calm. And right around that midnight hour, we had those temperatures mighty warm. Right now, you're coming in over in Crossville, 69, a few degrees cooler than yesterday's start, 70 over in Columbia. Dixon, you're at 73. Clarksville coming in at 74 to kick off the day. Now, when it comes to the radar, you'll notice we got some ground clutter, but we also have some really small showers. I mean, you basically need the magnifying glass. If you zoom in closer, you'll notice they're just north of Dixon, and they're going to continue to be very light for the first half of our morning. But just off to our west, you can already tell we've got some cells that are trying to develop, and those will eventually move into our region. So showers, there's thunderstorms, they're coming just a little bit earlier. Here's the game plan as far as your temperatures are concerned. By 9 o'clock, we're already 83 degrees. As we head into that noon hour, 90 with some scattered showers, a few embedded thunderstorms. Some of these will have the potential to turn strong to severe. Very similar lineup to the past few days. A lot in the way of clouds or ground lightning. So yes, it's going to be loud when you encounter those thunderstorms. These are going to be slow to move. So, of course, some heavy downpours likely. Hail on the lower end and winds, some gusts around 40 to 50 miles an hour. Now, we're eventually going to get out of this pattern, and major changes are headed our way for the weekend. Amy, I'll have those details coming up.
Thank you very much. And it is a debate that parents with school-age kids are dealing with. What do you do with your children when it comes to school this fall? One group of Tennessee doctors says a county-by-county approach just won't work as we try to get kids safely back to school. Dr. Amy Gordon-Bono with Protect My Care says in-person schooling should be delayed until infection rates drop. Governor Lee has shunned what he calls a one-size-fits-all approach to reopening, instead letting individual school boards make the call. But Bono says most counties are in fact looking at the same problem.
We are no longer individual counties in this situation. We are more uniform now than we ever have been. And now is a time for us to come together, unify, and come up with a cohesive, comprehensive game plan.
She went on to say she understands delaying in-person school can put parents in a bind, but getting our COVID case numbers down should be the top priority.
Now, as we do inch closer to the fall, that means one thing in the South, football. Even though many are concerned about COVID-19, TSSAA, well, they've cleared the way to start the season, but there are some conditions that will be in place. News Channel 5's Casey Freeman joins us live at Laverne High School. And Casey, what's it going to look like this year as players take to the field?
Well, Nick, Laverne is set to play at Rockdale in less than a month, but that can only happen if Governor Lee exempts